pa man, magkakasama pa rin tayo mga kalamaw. Sa lungkot at ligaya, tabi pa rin ang iyong paboritong tambayan. Broadcasting live from TVH Group of Networks. Ang iyong hipilan, ang iyong tahanan. Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
You are listening to Cool FM, live from Cool Studios. This is koolNews Primetime.
From the headquarters of Cool FM, I'm Dreamcar Karaoke and this is koolNews Primetime. Tonight is November 10, 2024. It's Sunday and here's our news. Topic of news tonight: Marcos admin's ICT reforms boost Philippine digital economies. Davao City Lone District Representative Toby Tiangcos says the continued rise of digital economies in the country is a direct outcome of the Marcos administration's strategic reforms on expanding the ICT, or the Information and Communication Technology industry. According here to Tiangcos, said in a statement, President Marcos identified information technology as one of the key pillars of his administration, and we are now reaping the benefits of this renewed focus on ICT development and digital transformation. Tiangco, which is the chairman of the House Committee on Information and Communications Technology, said Marcos' commitment to the ICT industry has outlined the goals for digital transformation in the Philippines. Specifically, he said that the administration laid the groundwork for digital economies such as e-commerce platforms and digital payment systems to prosper. This is through the prioritization of the improvement of connectivity, expanding access to the internet, strengthening cybersecurity, and streamlining digital technology. According to Tiangco, likewise, the effective management of inflation, stronger relations with the public-private sector collaboration, and declining unemployment have been pivotal in boosting demand for digital services. I am confident that these positive trends will continue as the country fully embraces the digital revolution. More importantly, targeted government initiatives will further empower digital economies as drivers of growth. Based on the latest Economy SCA report by Google, Temasek, and Bain & Company, the Philippines has emerged as the fastest growing internet economy among 6 Southeast Asian economies. Likewise, data from the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas showed the share of digital payments to the total retail payment transactions in the country had grown to 52.8% in 2023, up from 42.1% in 2022. Tiangco, however, urged the Department of Information and Communications Technology and the NTC, or the National Telecommunications Commission, to strengthen efforts against cybercrime. He pointed out that Filipinos' purchasing power continues to grow. Alongside the further development of digital economies, scams are likely to remain prevalent. The congressman earlier expressed concern over the increase in sophisticated tech scams. He warns that the public to stay vigilant against scams disguised as legitimate e-wallet advisories. Continuing our news tonight, House members tell Senate that AKAP is worth funding. The House of Representatives members are urging senators to take a close look at the merits of the Ayuda para sa Kapos ang Kita program, or which is the AKAP of the DSWD, or the Department of Social Welfare and Development, before deciding on its funding. This as Deputy Majority Leader Jude Asidre of Tingog Party List, Assistant Majority Leader Zia Alonto Adyong of Lanao del Sur, Jill Bongalon of Ako Bicol, and Representative Lordan Suan of Cagayan de Oro all expressed reservations on the decision of the Senate Finance Committee to remove the ACAP funds in the 6.352 trillion 2025 General Appropriations Bill, or the GAB. As Sid recalled on the Senate to look at the concrete results of the ACAP, which had been described as a social intervention program for the middle class. According to him, kita ho natin na yung kaunting halaga malaking ginhawa sa ating mga kababayan, lalo-lalo na yung mga nasa sakto lang yung kinikita. Sana tingnan ng Senado ang programa sa sariling merits kasi sayang naman. For the past several months na nagkaroon tayo ng bagong Pilipinas Servicio Fair, nakita natin yung magandang resulta at benefits na nabibigay nito. ACAP is one of the main services na dinidiretso po na ibibigay sa ating mga indigent and qualified beneficiaries. Adong echoed Asidre's sentiments and underscored that ACAP embodies the goals of the Bagong Pilipinas initiative to bring government services closer to the people. Meanwhile, Bongalon also represents a region frequency hit by natural disasters, highlighted that how ACAP supports those just above the poverty line, who often receive little to no aid in times of crisis, and stated here, if we have a program for the poorest of the poor, which is the 4Ps, we should also have programs for the minimum wage earners. Sa amin sa Bicol region, malaking bagay yung financial assistance na natanggap nila bago ang Bagyong Christine. Hindi sila basta-basta na lamang nagdidepende sa mga relief operations. Meanwhile, Swan says that aid under ACAP isn't just given to random people. And according to him, iyong ACAP kasi hindi naman siya whimsical or arbitrary. Based on data siya at ang mga binibigyan ay low-income earners. And back to Adyong said here, coming from one of the poorest regions, nakakatulong po yan sa aming mga constituents. Kami ni Congressman Lordan Swan from Mindanao ay may mga communities sa may conflict-affected areas. ACAP does exactly that. As he further pointed out that in regions with high poverty rates, ACAP serves as a vital lifeline. Meanwhile, Bongalon stressed the need for the Senate to consider the real-world impact of ACAP, particularly in disaster-prone areas like Bicol. And according here, malaking tulong po ito sa ating mga kababayan. The Senate is currently reviewing its version of the 2025 GAB, and the House already approved its version of the annual outlay on third and final reading last September 25. Meanwhile, in our national news, Trump's deportation plan sends chills to illegal Pinoys in US, warning that United States President-elect Donald Trump is serious about his deportation plan for illegal immigrants. That's according to the Philippine Ambassador to Washington, Jose Manuel Romualdez. That illegally staying Filipinos in the US are now worried about their status there. In an interview over Super Radio DZBB, the envoy confirmed that many Filipinos who are staying illegally in the US are concerned and nervous about Trump's massive deportation plan. And according here to Romualdez, well, of course, marami talaga silang medyo kinakabahan at maraming tantrum. This time, talagang seryoso na talaga ito. Several undocumented Filipinos have been asking about the situation too. And of course, who advised Filipinos with illegal status in the US to come home and not wait to be deported. Stressed that the president-elect is now serious about pushing through with his immigration plans. The ambassador added that Trump won his comeback term in office after losing the 2020 elections to US President Joe Biden because illegal immigrants is the main issue for Americans. Explained by Romualdez, talagang masyadong maraming illegal immigrants na pumapasok sa US ngayon. Earlier reports show that there are between 250,000 and 300,000 illegal Filipinos residing in the US. Illegal immigrants, ambassador advised, can get a lawyer to assist them in processing their application for legal status. One of Trump's promises during his campaign to win the November 5 U.S. elections is the mass deportation of millions of undocumented immigrants, which reports say that it can go up to 4.6 million. Mga kalamaw, we'll be right back. There's more news coming right up after these announcements.
This koolNews edition was brought to you by McDonald's, featuring their McSavers Sulit Busog meals, starting at 99 pesos in all stores nationwide. Prices may vary. MX3 Natural Supplements, verified with alpha, beta, and gamma mangosteen. MX3, tunay, natural at original. Rexona, ang deo lotion ng bayan. Say no to asthma emergencies. Pride Powder Detergent. All you need is pride. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality. ACS. Star Wax Floor Wax with waterproof formula. Long-lasting shine. Star Wax Floor Wax. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality. ACS. Unique toothpaste, Maxalaga with maximum fluoride protection. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality. ACS. And TVH, the home of entertainment. Tutok na sa TVH. Available in high definition via Delsat TV. Bisitahin ang youtube.com/@TVH Network PH para sa inyong paboritong mga highlights at live shows. You're listening to Cool FM.
#1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa!
Kati-kati, alipunga, buni, at galis? Huwag nang problemahin pa. Magdobleng proteksyon sa Dr. S. Wong. Step 1. Mag Dr. S. Wong Sulfur Soap Yellow sa pagligo. Step 2. Mag Dr. S. Wong's Whitfield's Ointment, tulong proteksyon at lunas sa makating fungi. Magaan lang sa bulsa. Huwag nang tiisin ng kati-kati at fungi. Mag Dr. S. Wong. Dr. S. Wong Sulfur Soap Yellow at Dr. S. Wong's Whitfield's Ointment. Sulfur is the generic name of Dr. S. Wong Sulfur Soap. Benzoic acid plus salicylic acid is the generic name of Whitfield's Ointment. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Api ka ba sa batas? Huwag kang mag-alala, may lapid law na magtatanggol sa iyo mula kay Senador Lito Lapid. Ito ang Republic Act 9999 o ang Free Legal Assistance Law para sa mga walang abogado. Kahit na sinong lawyer ay pwede mong kunin ng libre dahil pwede nilang ikalta sa tax nila ang charge nila sa kaso mo. Kasi nga, isa lang sa inyo ang dapat bigyan ng Public Attorney's Office o PAO ng abogado na kalaban mo sa kaso. Sa Free Legal Assistance Law o ang Lapid Law, may abogado ka na agad. Lingkod Lapid para sa masang Pilipino. Senator Lito Lapid. Senator Lito Lapid.
Pag crispy pata ang ulam ni Bunso, masakit daw sa ngipin. Aray! Pag laging nagtutoothbrush with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, ang tibay ng ngipin ko! Versus non-fluoride calcium carbonate toothpaste. Colgate, ngiping matibay. Ngiping palaban with regular use.
Hirap magpahinga? May mga gamot para dyan. Pero, relax. Mag-Efficacent Oil. Sa unang amoy at hagod, ramdam ang ginhawa na trusted by all. Unahin ang trusted ginhawa. Unahin ang Efficacent.
Methyl salicylate plus menthol plus camphor is a generic name of Efficacent oil. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Yo, it's the saint himself, Dwight Ramos.
Hey yo, Jeremiah, what are you having?
Alam mo na, yung primera klase.
Primera Light Brandy.
Primera klaseng night.
From Spain, award-winning premium blend.
Smooth. Now this is our Primera Classic Brandy. Primera Light Brandy. Dahil Primera Classica.
Drink responsibly.
Protection
Yakult!
with proper diet and exercise
Yakult!
helps gut health.
Yakult!
May 8 billion live LCS
Yakult!
that may reach the intestines alive.
Yakult!
Helps improve digestion.
Yakult!
Helps balance out bacteria.
Yakult!
And helps boost immunity.
Yakult! Kaya panalo ka tiyan!
Mapagpasalamat. Katangiang Pilipino mula sa puso. Pagpapamalas ng pagmamahal ng Diyos sa ating lahat. Isang pagpapahalaga sa mga kabutihan at tulong na natanggap sa ating buhay.
Salamat po.
Sa lahat ng mga bagay, magpasalamat kayo. Unang Tesalonica 5:18. Mapagpasalamat. Ikaw ay an extraordinary Pinoy. Brought to you by MX3 Coffee and Tea.
Ikaw ba ay pagod, walang gana, matamlay, nawala ng lakas? Subukan mo na si MG Plus. Sa MG Plus, tatayo ka, babangon pa. MG Plus is good for high blood, diabetes, impotency, stress, anxiety, high cholesterol, insomnia, gallstone, kidney stone, rayuma, arthritis, problema sa pagbawas, o galuyang kalawasan. Mag-MG Plus na. MG Plus Herbal Drinks.
Ang MG Plus Herbal Drinks ay available sa mga botika at mga piling supermarket. No approved therapeutic claims.
Bayad po!
Oh, supli.
15 minus 40? Manong, 10 po dapat na sukli ko.
Talino activated sa tulong ng Talino Booster Formula for multivitamins, minerals plus lysine Nutroplex. With proper diet and exercise, bilis isip pa ang anak mo.
Unilab yan.
Multivitamins plus minerals plus lysine is the generic name of Nutroplex.
Mas matindi na ang init at ulan ngayon. Kaya dapat Elastosil na with Solastomer 3X formula. UV resistant, puno na flexible premium polymers. Matibay, 3 times na tumatagal.
Versus competing brand.
Tag-init o tag-ulan, Elastosil mo yan. Pioneer, do it right.
You're listening to Cool FM.
Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa!
And welcome back to koolNews Primetime. Continuing our news tonight. Pimentel urges Philippine Eco managers to exercise fiscal discipline. Senate Minority Leader Aquilino Coco Pimentel III on Sunday urged state economic managers to exercise fiscal discipline in light of the government's ballooning debt, which now stands to 15 trillion pesos. He expressed his concern in a radio interview as he reiterated his call for the government to fully scrutinize the country's external debts to avoid possible long-term financial risks. During the start of the Senate's deliberation into the 6.352 trillion peso national budget for 2025, he emphasized the need for economic managers to exercise financial discipline to avoid wasting public funds. According here to Pimentel, yung utang natin lumalaki ng lumalaki, pero yung economic managers natin parang hindi sila worried sa utang. Ako worried ako sa utang kasi nakikita ko yung number. Yung binabayaran natin kada taon, palaki na rin ng palaki sa principal at saka interest. Natatakot para sa akin kasi kada piso o let's say kada 100 peso nakita ng gobyerno, siguro 15 pesos o 20 pesos ang binabayad natin sa utang. Baka dapat bigyan din natin ito ang pansin kasi binabaliwala natin. Sasabihin na kayang-kaya naman bayaran, baka lumaki na ng lumaki over the years. Sa revenue ng gobyerno, lalaki ang porsyento na binabayad sa utang, imbes na itulong sa tao yun. Alis yun eh. Hindi na maitulong sa tao, pinababayad na sa creditors natin. That's a statement coming from Pimentel. And noted that the increase of the debt comes vis-a-vis with the increase of the country's budget deficit. Based on the records of the Bureau of Treasury, the Philippines' national debt has reached 15.69 trillion pesos last July of 2024. Added here by Pimentel, ang ano rin kasi kaya mga papautang kasi ang budget deficit natin. Every year kasi gusto natin gumastos ng mas malaki kaysa sa kinikita natin. Kailangan siguro little budgetary discipline or fiscal discipline na tanggalin na natin ang mga gastusin na aksaya lang o nakakaksaya lang. Kaya nga budget dapat talaga himayin yan at mas maganda nga sana kung involved na sa ang tambayan. Nakikialam sila. Titignan nila. Also news tonight, PhilVox observes increased volcanic ash emission events at Canlaon Volcano. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology reported 28 volcanic earthquakes and 3 ashing events at Canlaon Volcano last Saturday. In an advisory, PhilVox noted that continuous degassing with occasional weak ash emissions has been occurring from Canlaon Volcano's summit crater since October 19. Citing visual observations from the Canlaon Volcano network, PhilVox reported 28 ash emission episodes lasting between 4 minutes and 1 hour and 18 minutes. These events produced grayish plumes, including 300 to 800 meters above the summit before drifting westward. They described the ash emissions as generally quiet or occurring without associated seismic or infrasound signals. The most recent event occurred this morning from 5:46 to 7:02 in the morning, lasting 1 hour and 16 minutes based on the visual observation. And according here to PhilVox, this event generated light gray plumes rising 750 meters above the crater before drifting southwest. Meanwhile, traces of ashfall were reported in Sitio Bais, Barangay Yubo, La Carlota, and Barangay Sangang, La Castellana. Residents from Barangay Yubo and Barangay Subang also reported that experiencing sulfurous fumes. They noted that the microscopic examination of ash samples from the October 19 and November 2 and 5 events indicated that the ash is primarily composed of pulverized old rock from within the edifice, not from the new magma. Additionally, PhilVox reported that sulfur dioxide emissions from Canlaon summit crater averaged 4,701 tons per day. Since an eruption on June 3 of this year, Canlaon has persistently released high concentrations of volcanic SO2 with a current average rate of 4,299 tons per day. Now, continuing our news here with our entertainment. Artists gear up for Vibe Manila happening on December 3. Artists are gearing up for the Vibe Manila tour, touted as the grandest hip-hop experience happening on December 3 at the SM Mall of Asia Arena. Featuring a lineup of international and local acts, a multitude of experiences and generous benefits from fans, Vibe Manila is shaping up to make its mark of one of the most dazzling year-end parties in the metro. Of course, global superstar Akon, the icon behind the hits Don't Matter, Smack That Lonely, and Right Now, will headline Vibe Manila. The 5-time Grammy nominee recently released his new single, Akon's Beautiful Day, which has made waves across the globe and racked over 11 million views on YouTube. And according here from the posters from Vibe Manila, they have also the list of the artists are going to be featured at Vibe Manila are the following: Easy Meal, Lucas, SB19's Pablo, Glock 9, Chocolate Factory, Dapes XADL, and Legit Misfits. Fans will be in for a show when these talented artists takes the stage to perform hits from their respective discographies, taking fans on a journey across various eras, genres, and styles. There will be, of course, a vibe board where patrons can put trendy emoji stickers, a henna station where a selection of both trendy and Vibe Manila exclusive designs. A highlight of a fan zone will be the Sneaker Lab and Arcade, where guests can customize their kicks and play nostalgic arcade games. Then they also have a free-for-all creator studio, will feature a set of musical instruments conducting for both acoustic and full band sessions. It also has a modern aesthetic and vibe, with the studio aims to showcase the artistry of casual fans or even aspiring artists. Plus, the show stage is also set to transform into a glamorous runway for Viva Max and Playboy artists. Before the main show, a unique, exciting, and first-of-its-kind concept debuting at indoor live music shows. Interesting though. And of course, the tickets are the following here. VIP royalty will be 16,000. The standing will be 14,400. For the lower box premium, 11,200. For the regular, 10,150. Upper box will be 6,950. General admission, 4,800. Also in the news tonight, Kapuso Mo, Jessica Soho, the first 20 years of taking flight. From the GMA Network Public Affairs team behind the hit magazine show Kapuso Mo, Jessica Soho, the best way to celebrate its 20 years of storytelling is making a promise to keep on flying high. And of course, the familiar spiel of award-winning host Jessica Soho has tickled the fancy of Filipino audiences. Lumipad ang aming team. It's now become a source of pride for the team and a reminder to the show's heritage of bringing stories with impact week after week. According here to Jessica Soho, over the years, it has been our goal na maging paboritong kakwentuhan ng mga Pilipino, that our audiences turn to us as a special friend who is always ready to listen and share stories. Bago lumipad ang aming team, nadapa-dapa muna kami hanggang sa tumayo, naglakad, tumakbo at di na kami tumigil sa paghatid ng mga istorya. Today, the show is also known simply as KMGS, is an undisputed ratings juggernaut as the Philippines TV's #1 program, dominates social media as the most followed Filipino show on Facebook, with a staggering 30 million followers. Online viewership in 2024 alone is already at 1.4 billion views on Facebook, 1.2 billion on TikTok, and over 1 billion on YouTube. In terms of recognitions, KMGS is the most awarded news magazine program in the country, winning the prestigious George Foster Peabody Award, as well as the 3 awards in the New York Film Festivals, including a gold medal last year, among other local and international awards. The KMGS 20th anniversary episode will air 8:20 in the evening, which is later. Supposedly, of course, it will be 8:20 at Sunday, November 10 on GMA and GTV. Viewers can also watch their via live stream on KMGS Facebook page and GMA Public Affairs YouTube channel. Global Pinoys can also catch it on GMA Pinoy TV. Before we end our program, here's our final quote tonight from J.R.R. Tolkien. It is not the strength of the body that counts, but the strength of the spirit. And that's our final quote tonight. And that is it for our Sunday edition of koolNews Primetime. Thank you very much for your unwavering trust and support. And for more news updates and headlines, keep it right here, only here at Kool FM. And for comments and suggestions, email us at tvh.philippines.news@gmail.com. Join us again at 12 noon with koolNews at noon. From the headquarters of Kool FM, I'm Dream Car Karaoke, and you've been listening to Kool FM. This is your station, this is home. Have a good evening, stay safe, and take care. Good night, and mabuhay. This is home, this is koolNews. Happy Sunday, everyone!
If you can't get enough, this right here gon' make you jump, jump, jump. This is home.